How you doing? Professor Hiccup here. Today we're going to do a reaction music video class on House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, I believe. Yep, that's what we're doing. Um, so this song I know the song quite well. Haven't seen the video in forever, but I still actually remember it quite well, I think. Uh, this is a song that's been around for a long, 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 long time. No one knows where the song came from. No one knows what the song is was originally about. No one knows who originally wrote it or sang it, and there is lots and lots of versions out there. Many people have covered this from Woody Guthrie to Bob Dylan, who's got the most famous one other than the Animals. Joan Baez, a bunch of people have done this song already. Now, even Lead Belly has done a version or two of this song, and Lead Belly is credited with writing Black Betty, which I have another reaction video to up here, which you should check out. Having said that, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Subscribing is absolutely free. It costs you nothing. As a matter of fact, it's extremely healthy for you. It's good for the environment, and it's kitten approved. So I'm just saying, it's a win-win for everyone. Let's get into the Animals. Oh, it's Eric Burdon and the Animals was their later name. Eric Burdon is the lead singer, and let's get into it. I love the way the keyboardist is just staring at the camera when it pulls up. Uh, now his name, I forgot his name. I want to say Tony Price. I could be wrong on that, but let's just say it's Tony Price. This band was actually called the Tony Price Trio, or whatever his name is. When Eric Burdon joined it, it became the Animals, and after a few years, it became Eric Burdon and the Animals. And Tony had actually left the band and went on to do many other things. As a matter of fact, all these guys have very successful music careers. Uh, well, I won't get into that now, but let's get back into the video. Sorry about that. I just love the way he's just staring at the camera as we're into it.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
Even at a young age, his voice was so powerful, and so it's like such a bluesy rock voice. Like I said, his name is Eric Burdon. He was actually in another band called War, Eric Burdon and War. So has two hugely phenomenal bands that he's been in, and he's done other work here and there. But here, just as I mean, he's so young here, and yet his voice is so powerful already. Absolutely love it.
Sold my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans.
Orleans. Remember that. Orleans. This whole video, by the way, was actually done in one take, and the song also was done in one take. The whole thing just did it once. They went right into the studio, plotted what they were going to do. Bam, they did it. And supposedly the reason why they were able to do that is they had played this song so much on tour that all they had to do was told where to walk to, and that's all they had to do. Of course, play it, but they know it already.
Down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase
before they go on their stroll here. Um, so there's controversy into what the song is about. Um, some people say it's about a penitentiary, a jail, a prison. Other people say it's about a brothel. Other people say it's about an illegal bar. Other people say it's about an illegal gambling house. I subscribe to the gambling house theory. Basically, what I'm getting from this story is that he went to this House of the Rising Sun, and because of the drinking and the gambling, he got himself in a lot of trouble. Well, his father also did a lot of this stuff and ended up either dead or in jail. They don't really say, and that he is also doing the exact same thing his father did, and he's giving a tale to other people, telling them to tell their children how to do what he and his father did, basically break the cycle. Um, so that's that. And I forgot what I was going to say next, but let's get back into the song here.
Be satisfied is when he's on a drum.
Before we get into the next stroll, yeah, that was some amazing, amazing keyboard playing for a kid. Again, I mean, look how young they are. For him to play that well and that type, but again, he formed this band, and it was focused around him in the very beginning. But his skill level is just amazing, absolutely, truly amazing.
Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
Sorry, I love his voice. Just got to hear that howl again. When he talks about they're wearing the ball and wearing that ball and chain, a lot of people are insinuating that's why it was about a penitentiary. I can't say that word, a prison. Um, but to me, the ball and chain is his vice of needing to gamble, his vice of needing to just his demons per se of having to gamble, and he can't get rid of it. Um, let's think of something for a second here. Well, if I can't think of it, that means we have to go back to the song. something I don't remember noticing, but you notice how at the very end here, we have the drummer in the background, these 3 in a row with the keyboardist up front, but yet the entire video from beginning until now, the keyboardist was actually back next to the drummer. So somehow, because it's all done in one take, somehow they ran him up there really, really quick. Pretty cool. I never noticed that before that. Here he's at the beginning of the video, or before he was next to the drummer. Very, very cool. So that's House of the Rising Sun. It's a great, great classic. These guys, the animals, came over in like 1963 or 62, might have been 64 when this was done. But they were part of the British invasion, which included, Rolling Stones, Beatles, Kinks, a whole bunch of those bands, and all these bands battled for positions in the United States musical charts, and these guys finally did it with a song. I think it was the number one song for them. Beatles, of course, populated the charts almost all the time, but the Animals had quite a few songs that came in there too. Um, so at the moment, we're going to end this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you want to check out more of the Animals, also please do. I'll probably be doing another one of their songs coming up shortly. But for the moment, that's a wrap.